So, what is a breast massage? I am going to get into this in more detail, share about what breast massage is all about, because most people don't know what a breast massage is. Most people have never experienced one or been, um, or seen one. And most women that I have given breast massage to, it was their first breast massage. It was their first time receiving this ever before. And so, at a core level, breast massage is massaging the breasts, massaging this whole chest, breast area. Now, I'm going to get more in detail into the kind of breast massage that I offer because it's a little bit different and more in depth than just a regular massage. Um, the few women who I gave a session to who had experienced it before had experienced it in other countries mostly. So when they were in Thailand or when they were in India, they the breasts were just included in the full body massage. They weren't left out. So that is a kind of breast massage. It's just including the breasts, massaging them just like the rest of the body. But in my experience, the breasts are not quite just like the rest of our body. Even just anatomically, the breast tissue is very different than any other tissue. And also more emotionally, culturally, this area of the body can be more sensitive, can be more charged. In our culture, the breasts tend to be heavily sexualized. So there can just be a lot more sensitivity, a lot more going on here. It's really not the same as massaging somebody's arm, you know? Um, so the kind of breast massage that I offer is often I do hour-long sessions, but at least 45 minutes, even all the way to 90 minutes, with a focus just on the breasts and this whole chest area. And one of the intentions is to support the lymphatic system and to support the tissues in this area to be in greater health and in balance, to help move stagnation and congestion that might be in this area, and also to support with a variety of issues that women experience in their breasts, such as cysts, such as congested lymph nodes, pain and tenderness. All of these things can be greatly supported by breast massage. Yeah, and I'll share that in the sessions that I offer, I'm actually spending just about as much time in this whole underarm, armpit, and upper chest area as I am in the breast tissue, because there are these main lymph channels that go into the breast tissue. So everything in the breast drains through those bigger channels and then through the lymph system. So often it's just as important to open all of these channels and help all of this get flowing and open so that anything that might be stuck or congested in the breast can have a place to drain and to clear. And the type of breast massage that I offer as well is gets into the realm of tissue assessment, or even what some people call a breast check. So checking the tissue of the breasts to see what is going on there. Traditionally it can be to see if there might be cancer or if, there's a lump or something to be concerned about. I don't love even that term breast check or that approach. I don't like to approach women's breasts looking for something wrong. But I am getting a sense of this terrain and, in a way, mapping the terrain, seeing if there is a spot where things are really blocked up, or if there's cysts in the breasts, or if there is something that I don't know what it is and I'm more concerned about. But it's mapping this whole area that goes so beyond just, checking for cancer and making sure there's not cancer. There's so much that can be happening in our breast tissue. And in this modern world, breast issues are really, really common. Even just tenderness or achiness in the breast before bleeding. That is a symptom of the lymph, that the lymph is congested in the breasts. Pretty much if you're a woman who has worn underwire bras or tight-fitting bras, you probably have some lymph congestion and blocked up nodes and channels from the bras. And also just, all of us are processing so much from being in this modern world. So many toxins in our environments and food, so much intense emotions of being a human on earth right now. The breasts are also right over the heart. So much of what moves through our heart is also moving through the channels of our breasts. And really just so much can get stuck here. So much can kind of get stuck and congested in our breasts if the breasts aren't receiving enough touch, enough movement. If they're kind of stuck in bras all day, then there's probably some level of stagnation and congestion and buildup in the breasts. So this kind of breast massage really just helps get things flowing, helps the body process these stuck places, might help break down a dam that is blocking up one of the lymph channels. This is the kind of balancing that we get into in a breast massage session. Can also be really supportive for helping to soften scar tissue. So breast massage is amazing for after any kind of surgery, especially mastectomies, or if lymph nodes have been removed, even with breast implants, anything where there's scar tissue, massage can be so helpful for breaking down the scars and softening so that they don't become super hard and blockages. And in truth, breast massage is one of the most supportive modalities for preventing cancer, for keeping the breasts in a state of health, in a state of flow, where things aren't getting trapped and stuck and festering. It is one of the most supportive ways to keep the breast healthy and to prevent something like cancer from developing in the first place. So it's an incredible, incredible tool. And I really advocate for self-breast massage as well, because often our breasts need more touch and more massage than we would probably get from just seeing a practitioner once a month or even once a week. But I also really highly recommend getting a session from a skilled practitioner who can feel and have a sense of what is going on in your tissue, who can even help you to figure out what a particular lump is or what you're feeling in there, and can help you kind of map your tissue and get a better sense. Um, that also supports with fear, to then not be afraid of just feeling this lumpiness and feeling all these textures that you have no idea what it is. Breast massage can help you get to know the terrain and know what you're feeling. Yeah. And it's also, breast massage is very nourishing to the nervous system. It's very grounding and calming. It can even release just feel good hormones into the body. It's a very nourishing quality. And the way that I offer breast massage and also teach breast massage, so I do offer 3-day in-person breast massage trainings, which is teaching other women how to give this kind of therapeutic and nourishing breast massage. So the way that I offer this and the way that I teach it is very much a combination of this very practical, physical kind of tissue assessment that is based in Ayurvedic medicine and elemental medicine that can really support, again, getting to know what is happening, identifying different lumps, can bring awareness to this terrain and what's going on and what is needed, and support to work things out, support to clear things. I bring that medicine into the sessions, but they are not clinical sessions. They are not cold and detached and, evaluative. I also bring a warm presence of my heart and my grounded being. And there is this ancient feminine medicine to breast massage. There is an art to it. It being a container of sanctuary, a sanctuary space to be in this session, to offer this work, because it is sensitive. It can be sensitive. It can be tender. It is partly a session for the heart, just as much as it is for the breasts. So there's also that, mama nourishing ancient feminine medicine quality that I like to hold and bring to this work. And that's how I train women as well. And I really believe that this is women's work, that it is women's place to tend to other women's bodies in this way, that it is very sacred and needs to be held also with that neutrality and integrity. So I do not think that it is men's place to offer breast massage to women. I think it can be really beautiful inside of a container of partnership, of lovership, but I do not advocate for men being greater practitioners of this field. So, breast massage sessions are also very sacred and hold that energy of just care and nourishment and support for our breasts, for our hearts. Within that as well, they can, breast massage can really help us process our emotions, can help us get in tune with our hearts, with what is moving through this place, and process things that have gotten stuck there, things that maybe we weren't able to express. That can definitely be a huge piece of this as well. Mm. Let's see if there is anything else that I want to share about breast massage and what it's all about. Yeah, so maybe the last piece, that breast massage can also be activating for our breasts and for this area of our body. You know, it's kind of wild to me. Our breasts are right here, but so often they are largely neglected and they're not really getting attention. They're not really getting touched. They're not really getting care. So, breast massage can just help bring presence and flow and energy to this part of the body where the breasts can become activated, can feel more alive and more part of our being, more part of our body. And within that as well, I think that as we, clear our breaths, as we support things that are stuck and congested to move, then these channels open more with our true wisdom stream can flow through more. The intelligence and wisdom of our hearts, of our truths, can be more felt and more shared. The stream of love from our hearts and from our being can be more clear and more available to share as we are called and to be in tune with. So, yeah, I highly recommend breast massage, receiving a session at some point if you are able, if you feel called. It is absolutely one of my favorite things to give, to serve in this way, because I find that the breasts are just so responsive and they really want so much nourishment, so much more than they receive. So there can be so much that shifts and opens and awakens in the breasts when we tend to them in this way, when they receive loving, nourishing, therapeutic touch. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you ever have any questions. I am creating a practitioner directory right now so that you can look up breast massage practitioners in your area. And so honored to carry this work and to share it with you. Thank you for tuning in.